Hi, I'm Jasmine Banks, and I am trying to decide if Janet Jackson is selfish or her fans. So let me know what you think at the end of this video. Today, she announced that her world tour has to be interrupted because she and her husband would like to start a family. She did it selfie style, totally glowing, and said that the doctor ordered her to be on bed rest, and she will be back to continue the tour, but first she needs to make this a priority, and she was so ecstatic, blah blah blah. And yay, we're happy for Janet. Are we? No. There's of course some fans who are, but then there are a bunch of fans that, yes, they're going to get their money back for their tickets, but they're not happy because Janet decided to do this right now when they needed to see her. Okay, here's what I think. They're accusing her of stopping to begin the process of trying to get pregnant at almost 50 years old. But come on, she's obviously already pregnant, but doesn't want to say, hey, we found out that I'm pregnant, so I need to be on bed rest and not do like a grueling tour because I need to put the child first. You know, most women, most couples do not want to announce that there is an actual pregnancy in the first trimester, aside from whether you're superstitious. Also, that's the time that things are more likely to go wrong if they're going to. So why go and make a huge announcement if something goes wrong? There's a lot more added pressure to it. And can you imagine being Janet Jackson and having the world know that you are pregnant? There's going to be an expectation and all sorts of things that are going to come with that. So I can completely understand why she's not going to announce to the world that she's pregnant if that's the case. I could be wrong, but she's glowing, she's excited to make this announcement. People that are almost 50 years old hoping to begin the process of starting a family are not glowing at the hopes of this. They're more anxious, they're hopeful it's going to work out, but they don't have this look on their face like, oh my God, I just won the lottery. That's why I say she's acting pregnant, she's looking pregnant. I hope, for her that this is what's happening. And even if she's starting the planning process of trying to get pregnant, geez, people, really? We can't be happy for her? I'm not saying that it's a bit inconvenient in the middle of an obligation, but we also don't know what's going down in her life. Something could have happened where the doctor was like, it's now or never. Would you begrudge her that? Like, as fans, are we that selfish that we can't let the woman just have a child after all these years? Whatever the rumor, if she had one before, the point is she has not raised a child if she had one before. Why would you take that opportunity away from her? If you actually love her the way you say you do, then you should be happy for her. You should want her to do this and bring joy into the world, and then come back to work as she said she was going to. I mean, what the heck's the problem here? And with so much going on in that family, so much loss and devastation, we're not okay with happy news. We don't want happy news. I'm just curious. As some of you might remember, recently Paris Jackson totally lost her stuff over a lot of fans saying completely inappropriate things to her, bashing her father, just asking her to respond and being mad if she didn't, and all of this stuff. I mean, imagine like a few thousand people responding to you and expecting you to return their comment or whatever, and you don't even know them. And she just lost it and told them off and said, her father never owed anybody anything, but people ripped him to shreds every day, and she has things to do with her life. She has obligations, and she made a very good point that I think as a society, nobody's seeing. People are people, whether they are a celebrity or not a celebrity, successful, unsuccessful. At the end of the day, this is a person. And in order for them to be there for the fans, if they're a celebrity, you got to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you can do anything for others. And to have such high expectations that someone should get back to every single person, and that Janet should give up having a baby for the fans so she can go and sing for them. She's not the show pony. She's a person first, and she's going to put on a show on her terms. You can't do something in a way that is detrimental to you. Look at what happened to her brother. The fans shouldn't be selfish. It's not right to be a selfish fan. If you really care, you should mean it. So I'm just saying, why not just a little congratulations and wait and see. There'll probably be some news very soon. And, you'll get to see her. Don't worry. The woman's going to come around on tour. Calm down. Be happy for her. What do you think?